There's mosquitoes everywhere down here in Maryland. There's mosquitoes everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. What's up, beautiful people? We're going to allow this room to fill up as everybody basically going to come into this live. This is your guy, Mr. Holistic. And it is Thursday, one of the greatest days. And as the class is even coming on, we're going to go over cell structures today. But look at what is happening right here on the market, right here, right now. This is something that I was going to talk about because it's my other favorite thing to trade. As you see, I talked about three consecutive higher highs, the retest candle. We caught it last night and we took the buy. We also talked about the hammer, and we said when the hammer has a basically the buyers push it back up, following candle closes above. Above, retest that same zone. So my guys got a 25.12, 25.11 buy last night. Let's go. 25.12, 25 buy, and they rode it all the way up to the daily roof. Type in the chat, beautiful people, as you come in here. What do we like to do from the daily roof? We like to what? We like to sell. We like to sell. Buenos dias. Good morning. So when I teach you guys about consecutive higher highs, today we're going to be talking about consecutive lower lows. And then the fourth candle retest 50% into the actual third crow. And that's where you open your first position. So that's where we're going to start. That's where we're going to start, beautiful people. That's where we're going to start. This class started off today with showing you three consecutive lower lows. Like yesterday, I showed you three consecutive higher highs, retest, buy, boom. Now you have a sell position that is like this, boom, 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 retest, 50%, drops, covers the daily floor. Put some fire in the chat, beautiful people. Let's talk greatness. Let's talk greatness. Let's talk greatness. What's happening? How y'all feeling? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How everybody doing in your families? That's the question. That's the question. How everybody doing in your families? Everybody Gucci? Is everybody Gucci? Yes, put some eights in the chat for abundance. Put some eights in the chat for abundance, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all type y'all cities in the chat. Let me know where y'all chiming in from. Let me know where you're chiming in from. We got Phoenix. What's happening? Let's go, Steph. We got Phoenix, Arizona. We got Alberta. We got Fresno, California. Let's go. St. Augustine. Let's go, Savage. Let's go. Yes. Hollywood, Florida. Come on now, Orlando. We got hot ATL. Hot Atlanta forever, my ever. So what's going on, beautiful people? Talk to me. Talk to me. What you want to learn? Here we go. Say they were a little struggling, a little behind. I'm trying to get the app to pull up. The app been like my internet is like kind of choppy right now. This is not where I wanted to go, but we going. There we go. Sign in. See details. Ah, duh, duh. You gotta switch accounts. Oh, yeah. Let's go. The room filling up. Everybody likes that. Everybody likes that. Everybody likes that. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Jesus loves you. Of course he does. Of course he does. How could he not? How could he not? Yo, my app tripping right now. The app is tripping. Let's go. The app is tripping. So once I get this app pulled up, we're gonna basically get rocking and rolling. We're not gonna be on here long today, but we're gonna give you guys a couple selling patterns and we're gonna look at them on the live chart so we can get this thing moving. My iPad is acting kind of funky right now. All right, we there now. We're there now. So this is where this is how we roll. All right, I think we in there like swimwear. JCP, JCP. We're there. It was trying to load from yesterday versus today. I see y'all getting them likes up. So let's talk about some sellers, where the sellers are in the market. Let's talk about this right here. Remember what I said when we first came on class? When we first came on class, for those who are new, yesterday I taught you about, let me get my pen. Actually, I have it right here. 3 consecutive higher highs. Remember we talked about that yesterday? The 3 white soldiers. Put some fire in the chat. What up, Keith? What up, baby? Put some fire in the chat if you remember about the 3 consecutive higher highs, which is considered the 3 white soldier 4th candle retest you buy. Put some fire in the chat if you remember we talked about the hammer yesterday and how do you recognize it? What is the psychology? And how do you trade it? The hammer you'll find at the bottom of a downtrend. Sellers have pushed the price to a direction where buyers took an over, which leaves the little wick, which is a hammer. This is live happening last night. How do you confirm buying power? Is the following candle opens and closes above the hammer. Upon confirmation, you take the buy on the following candle's retest and you take it up. Boom. So that is a literally a 25.13 buy. Oof. Riding it all the way to 25.22. This is real deal. So now let's talk about what's popping off here. So when you have these right here, 3 consecutive lower lows, 4th candle retest, what do you think this pattern is, beautiful people? Because this is my second favorite pattern to see. And this is called the 3 black crows. This is called the 3 black crows. Right there. Bang, bang, bang. That's live. I had to show it to you while it's happening right here, right now. All right? So watch this. Let's get back into the JCP. 3 black crows. Boom. 3 black crows is 3 consecutive lower lows. It is the opposite of the 3 white soldiers. Let's look at it. There must be a preceding uptrend, meaning the market was going up. Three consecutive long red candles observed. The second and the third candle opens within the body of the preceding are both closes lower than the preceding one, meaning it's staircase down. Put some eights in the chat if you get that. Put some eights in the chat if you get that, because now you just understood how to find a consistent pattern in the market that shows up all the time and gives you an understanding where the market is actually trying to go, because that is a selling pattern. So when I see that, I don't want to be finding myself trying to buy against that. That lets me know that the fourth candle should retest up to 50% before I start taking my first position. If it goes even higher, I'm in it for a small lot size here. I take my bigger lot size there and I ride it all the way back down. So let's keep going. What is the psychology behind it? The first long red candle signals, and that is this one, signals that the bulls are exhausted, meaning buyers are exhausted. And after the prolonged uptrend and the bears are starting to take over, meaning the sellers are starting to take over. The bars continue to slump with the subsequent two candles closing lower, meaning staircase down. The market was coming up, got exhausted, basically went into the overbought market, hit the max overbought, and started basically trickling down. How do you trade it? Look for the three black crows at the top of an uptrend. Watch this. We can consider that at the uptrend, right? You can consider that the uptrend, right? Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. What's up, Miss Naturalist? Put some fire in the chat. That's an uptrend, right? Boom. Because that's that right there. That is that to that. You find them at the top of an uptrend. Your first candle significant, it signals that buyers no longer have power, and the bulls, basically the bears, are taking over. The bulls are exhausted. The bears are taking over. Now, if you get two consecutive candles right after that, that signifies that the shift has been made. And now the momentum is swinging. So here we go right here. Now the fourth candle has retested more than 50% into the third crow. So if I have an entry right here, the reason why I do that small entry is for the simple fact the drawdown won't look so bad if I go all in on the first go. Put some fire in the chat. So therefore, once it hits here and it starts getting to this actual EMA 9, which acts as a regulator, it likes to literally what? Bounce the market back down. So the market is literally, if you think about it, this is a small time frame that I'm showing you this. It is trying to complete the last leg of an M on the 15 minutes. Come on, don't hate on me. I hate it on me. I do it with my hands. Y'all get what it's trying to do. I'm telling you, my shit is acting a little funky today. Technology don't love me today. There she goes. So you see where she going? This is where she at. This is where she been. This is where she going. You see that? This is where she's at. This is where she's been. This is where she's going. And she's coming back to this trend line right down here. You can right there. Boom. Right up in this area. That's the beauty about this right here. Let me turn this around. That's the beauty about this industry. Do you guys understand that now? You guys understand that? And now that candle is literally just charging down now. I want you guys to see it. I want you guys to see it. You see? Let me get it out the way. Boom. So now your first entry right now is literally at its least amount. Your second entry, which is up here now, should be in pure profit, zero drawdown. And because it's a bigger one than your first entry, you're literally already in the green. And now you're running this because this is showing you confirmation that the sellers have taken over. The retest candle has happened, which has exhausted the buyers. And now sellers come in and push the price back down to the daily floor, which covers this gap right here. Yeah, come on now. Does it get any more simpler than that? Does it get any more simpler than that, beautiful people? Let me say this again. Does it get any more simpler than that? So can we go learn something? Let's go learn something. Let's go learn something. Then we're going to come back and we're going to see how gold plays itself out. Does she continue? Does she continue with structure, or does she break structure and just do her own thing? So put some ones in the chat if you start understanding what black crows are. The 3 black crows versus the 3 white soldiers. That was gold. That was gold live right here, right now on the 15-minute chart. As soon as I opened it up, it showed you 3 black crows. As soon as I cut the live on, I was playing with the app and the app was not loading up. I went to TradingView and this is what I immediately saw. So let's go to see some other things that you're going to see. Remember we talked to you about the Dragonfly Doji first yesterday? So let's get into the Gravestone Doji. That is called the Gravestone Doji. Why is it called the Gravestone Doji? Because it's similar to gravestone. This is how they say. And guess where you're going to find the Gravestone Doji? Y'all type it in the chat. Because yesterday we was finding buying signals, we made sure that we had to find them at the bottom of a downtrend. If you're going to be looking for some selling things, guess what you're going to find them at? You're going to find them at the top of the what? Top of the uptrend. Y'all should be typing them likes in them class and tapping that thing. It should be as many people in here. It should have that many likes because the information I'm giving y'all is going to change our trading journey. Just letting y'all know. Top of an uptrend. Top of an uptrend. It looks like an inverted T letter. The opening and the lowest, the opening lowest and the closing price are the same. It has no real body but a long upper shadow. That's how you recognize it when you see it. That's how you know what that is. Boom. What is the psychology? Here's the psychology. When the market opens, the bulls push the price all the way up, resulting in a long upper shadow. The bears fight strongly and eventually manage to drag the price back down to the opening price. The longer upper shadow is the longer the upper shadow, the more effective the bearish signal, meaning the selling signal. The bigger that is, the more defined that like, listen, we going down. It tells us that the bears are strong enough to conquer the bulls who once drove the price so high. How do you trade it? Look at that. Look for the Gravestone Doji at the top of an what? An uptrend. Wait for the next candle to close below the low of the Gravestone Doji to confirm the what? The existence of selling force. Meaning the next candle, not this candle. You see this, you confirm it because you know the next candle should close under it. When it closed under it, that confirms next candle retests up a little bit, you sell here. That's how that works. Here you go. How do you trade it? Open a short position upon confirmation. Where do you get confirmation? Wait for the next candle to close below the low of the Gravestone Doji to confirm the existing bearish force. So when am I trading after I see this in the market? Am I trading this? Am I trading the next candle or am I trading the third candle? This is where you guys get messed up at. And now I'm telling you again, you should be tapping the screen for more likes for the simple fact you guys try to trade the very next candle. And this is why you're so inconsistent because trading the next candle is where the market is trying to confirm if we're going to go down or keep going up. And y'all trying to make a guess saying, well, it's already a gravestone doji, so let me just open my position here. When you can wait for confirmation, get the third entry, and which gives you the literally the retest to where you basically jumped in and just went through the ringer on that 15-minute candle, 30-minute candle, 4-hour candle. You see these same signals in every and literally in any time frame. So watch this. By the way, most asked questions, well, where would I put my stop loss on this type of trade? So if you took the trade on the sale on the third candle, which confirmed the second candle that they were going down, you took the retest sale here, your stop loss goes to the top of the Greystone Doji because that's where your confirmation started. Mm, mm. So let's go find her. Let's go find her. Look at that. Look at this. To the T. To the T. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. First of all, do y'all understand what we got going on right now? Do you guys understand what I'm teaching y'all right now? Like, I want you guys to understand that. I hope y'all know what y'all learning right now. Because if you truly don't understand what you're learning right now, you're like missing the sauce. Like real deal. You're like truly missing the sauce right now. Let's get that off. You guys are missing the sauce. Put some fire in the chat if you're understanding what you're learning. Because if you're understanding what you're learning, you'll have more interaction into the classes. Because when you're online and you're learning, and this is like some sauce that is going to teach you how to fish for life, that you can eventually teach your kids how to fish. Like yo, serious business. Like serious business. I don't get it. But we finna do it today. We're going to do it today, beautiful people. That is a fact. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So now the market is literally trying to force its way back up when you've already seen 3 consecutive lower lows. So now you have your very first entry. You should already have closed your first entry because it pushed all the way over here. Now you're just dealing with your drawdown here. Remember, how do you trade the 3 black crows? You would have your short position here. Your stop loss would literally be at the top buyout of the first crow. My stop loss is there. So I have from here to play with. So anything in between here, I'm not getting nervous. I'm not creating anxiety. I'm not creating a sense of urgency that, yo, this trade is going to go the wrong way. I start thinking that when these candles get up over here. When they start getting up here, I'm like, damn, man, it's going to go to the roof. As long as this candle is playing into this zone right here, I'm even more willing to just keep chopping it until she drops. You understand that? Somebody said, dude loves demo mode. Kurt, you must be brand new. We're teaching a class right here. We're teaching a class right here. Don't be a class clown. You deserve better than that. So here we go. So as you see the market moving, that's how you trade 3 consecutive lower lows, especially if you're using a scalper's mentality. Let me say that again. This is how you trade 3 consecutive lower lows if you're using the scalper's mentality. Now, let me turn the camera around and let me say this directly. Because trading is extremely risky, you're not looking at wins and losses. What you're looking at is your actual percentage. And so when you're taking L's just because you're trying to consistently do something, the more consistent you get it, the more consistent you're going to get your confidence up and things like that. Don't look at the money when you're trying to learn something. What you do is you go back and back test and analyze what went wrong when your actual trade hits your stop loss. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. Y'all don't give Kurt no attention. Kurt is brand new. He didn't slid over here and he failed to realize what he got himself into. People use their thumbs nowadays on things that they would never use their tongue with. So we love you, Kurt. We love you, Kurt. Imagine y'all, we crazy as hell, and he just ran up on here because we just on YouTube. He has zero clue what he ran in. If this was a movie scene, Kurt, this is you being a black man walking into a white bar in Mississippi. This is exactly what you just walked into, bro. So have a seat, get a beer, and chill out. You just walked into a slaughterhouse, bro. Relax yourself. Relax yourself, Papa. Let's get back to teaching. Here we go. Let's get back to teaching. Y'all should be tapping them thumbs. Y'all should be tapping them thumbs because I'm teaching you guys an art. From what I just showed you, look at this. Let's go back to it. What I just showed you right here when we first got to class, 3 black crows. These are all selling patterns where you can basically find them, see what they look like, know the psychology behind it, and then how to trade it. Open, wait for the 4th candle to open, close below the low of the 3rd candle. Understand that. Confirm the reversal. As it confirms the reversal, open a short position. Place your stop loss above the high of the 1st candle, which is there. Now, let me turn my camera around. The reason why I put my stop loss there is for the simple fact is as hungry and as more ambitious as I get to win, I also have that same energy for the L. So I'm not tripping if I shoot the shot in the corner and I just miss the shot. I'm personally not tripping. If I find this pattern and I trade this pattern and it hits the stop loss, I'm not tripping because you know how many times I've traded this pattern in the 9 years and it does not hit the stop loss and it hits TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4. So if today the pattern literally broke structure and did not literally be validated, I'm not tripping. Y'all, you see, y'all are attaching like money to like losses compared to like elevated education. Like you can't. I don't think of it like that. I think of it just like basketball. Like, yo, I'm not Steph Curry, but you damn sure can't leave me open. You understand that? Like I shoot enough to understand. Like, bro, I can't make them all, but I can put that ball in the hole. So when I think like that, that's the way I use it. That's my mentality as a trader because a lot of you guys don't understand. It's the mentality that is going to take you to success. I'm telling y'all straight, like most of you guys know how to mark up charts. Most of you guys are going to start understanding technical analysis, support resistance, imbalances, zones. Like you guys are going to learn that shit so easy. So learning that is going to be super easy. What's going to be complicated is understanding the mindset and how to truly, truly take advantage of your actual entries and the patterns that you see, and then literally manage those trades. So therefore, where you were trying to hold a trade too long, thinking that it was going to hit TP3, TP4, TP5, things like that. So let's go back to the market and let me show you why you have confidence into that actual signal. Check it out. Y'all put some eights in the chat. Y'all put some eights in the chat. You understand why you have confidence in that signal? Because now it's proven here in the next 40 something seconds that if this guy closes up under here, the next candle is going to continue to trickle down. So most people think that because you took the pattern and you sold here, that it should just immediately drop. This is why you have to believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. So as this candle starts doing exactly what it does, all it needs to do is stay up over here and you have 20 something seconds. As it pushes back over here, I know it starts going towards my stop loss. And if I have over leverage, I don't let it hit my stop loss. But you got to have patience to see your trades through. And you have to start understanding what that means. What does that mean? There's your doji. We're seeing your doji. So if the doji happens, but look at where it happened. Look what the actual candles did. It closed still in that same level. So now your original entry, the bigger one, it should be in profit as it starts pushing down. Y'all understand that, beautiful people? This is like patience 101. The EMA 9 is showing you the direction that the market wants to go, you see? And now sellers, because sellers have confirmed 3 consecutive lower lows, that they're there. And now they just got to show up. You see? Like that's the battle, that's the fight right here, right now, on that particular pattern in the 15 minutes. The buyers don't want to let go. Sellers have confirmed that they're taking over. So they're giving this little push. So you get dojis, you get small candles, green candles. And then all of a sudden, you get your dump. Boom. Because you have your EMA 200 here, which acts as a magnet, which wants to pull the market back down. So y'all keep your eyes on that. Let's go learn some more. Y'all keep your eyes on that and let's go learn some more. We're 30 minutes into class. We're 38 minutes into 31 minutes into class. So let's talk about the shooting star. Actually, I was supposed to go show y'all a gravestone doji. I was supposed to show y'all a gravestone doji. Let me go find a gravestone doji for y'all. I think we found one already. Boop. There's one, but it has a little wick on it. I'll find you a better one. Where are you gonna find them at, beautiful people? If you're looking for a gravestone doji, where you're gonna find them? Top of the what? They're gonna be at the top of the uptrend. They're gonna be at the top of the uptrend. Where we at 15 minutes? They normally show up on the higher time frame. See, these are little homework that you guys can do, you know? You can hold yourself accountable and say, you know what? I'm going to find some patterns once the market closes on Friday. I'm going to go through those patterns. I'm going to circle them. And then I'm going to send them to Mr. H. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. Let's go find one. I see a lot of dojis. I don't see a gravestone doji right now. Let's get it over here. Upside down T. Where are we going? We're going to find it. We're seeing inverted hammers. That's the next thing I was going to teach you. So we're seeing a lot of those inverted hammers. I'm seeing a lot of these little hammers right here. So that's the next one I'm going to teach you because I taught you the hammer yesterday on the buying side. So I got to teach you the selling hammer, which is damn good, which is a damn good candle to find. Bim, bim, bim. I really don't see the gravestone doji, to be honest with y'all. On at least on gold, you can probably go find it on the currency pair. You could probably find it on the currency pair. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. So look at this at a higher time frame. This is the 1 hour. Look at that drop. Look at how it plays out on the 1 hour versus the 15 minutes. You see the confirming candle, that right there? Boom. This is not 3 consecutive higher highs. This is the market literally just trying to break out of a zone. So it broke out of this little zone here and then went up and then shot back down to where it's supposed to go. It hit 25.21 and then broke. See the upside inverted hammer right there? So let's go learn about that. Let's go learn about that hammer. Where's she at? Boom, 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 boom. Well, they call it the shooting star. We'll call it the shooting star. Y'all see that right there? It is actually called the shooting star. Sorry. Sorry, Kurt. Sorry, Curtis. Sorry, Curtis. This is called your shooting star in the market. I will look for them on Friday, read about them, and back test them on Friday and see how they play out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The only true method to invest is to buy and hold and hope the market grows. All this other stuff is just gambling. Well, Astro, that is not true. When you understand technical analysis, you understand candlestick closure, you understand risk versus reward. That is a mindset shift that you have to basically receive proper profits that accounts with your education. So my students, we teach them how to fish versus teach them how to just make money on signals. So I can give you signals all day, but that doesn't teach you how I found those signals, how to manage those signals, and how to literally withdraw from those signals. And then as a team, we celebrate all of those withdrawals on Friday. So let's talk about these actual shooting stars like that. I don't have a strategy. I don't have a strategy. I don't need a strategy. What I need to know is candle closure. I need to know a break close retest. I need to know how to trade M's and W's in the markets. And I need to find straight like certain pattern structures that I like to trade. I like to trade off three black crows. I like to trade off three white soldiers. I like to trade off trend rejections like this. This is how I like to trade. This is what's profitable for me. And I teach how to be basic like that. So let's stay basic. Here's your shooting stars. Here's the shooting stars. I like how we got activity today, though. There must be a preceding uptrend, meaning the market was going up, and then sellers started pushing the market down. And result, that's where you get your wicks from. The name of our class is called the Wick Talk, and the reason why, because I show you guys what this truly means and how to basically make movement from that. It looks like a flying meteor carrying a long tail. No, it don't. It looks like an upside down hammer. The closing price is below and near the opening price, forming the tiny body. So when you see these little blocks right here, that's what that means. All right. The real body could be green or red. It does not matter if it's a buying candle or a selling candle. The actual pattern, shooting star, once you see that, how do you confirm it? Because that's how you recognize it. Look at this. Similar to the gravestone doji, when the market opens, the bulls continually push the price up during the session, resulting in a long upper shadow, which is here. The bears fight strongly and conquer the bulls by dragging the price below or near the opening level, forming the little square body. Uh-huh. The longer the upper shadows, the more effective the bears signal. It tells us that the bears are strong enough to conquer the bulls who once drove the price up. Meaning, the bigger this wick is, the more confirmation you're going to have on a selling position. Watch this. How do you trade it? Look for the shooting stars at the top of an uptrend. Yeah. Wait for the what? The next candle to close below the shooting star to confirm the existence of bearish force. On the following candle, take the selling position, open a short upon confirmation. What is confirmation? That the next candle closes up under the actual shooting star. The next one opens up, retests a little bit. That's where you're confirming selling at, right there. Place your stop loss where? Above the high of the shooting star. So if we go to the charts, you're going to immediately see that the market is pushing up. Let's go back to the 15 minutes where we had where you saw the pattern. Let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's go here. You got 5 minutes. That candle basically is pushing through, but you still have your selling. So now you're probably in a drawdown, maybe 20 pips, 10 pips. If you took it at the 25.16, you're in a drawdown, 10 pips from your actual modest entry on this particular pattern. So here we go. There's your stop loss. If I'm looking for the hammer or the shooting star, watch this as this guy plays out. As this guy plays out, I saw plenty shooting stars. Check it out. Where are you going to find them? Where are you going to find them? At the top of an uptrend. You see? At the top of an uptrend. I'm just showing you that the candle exists. You can find this candle anywhere. Boom. You can find them there. There's your doji. You see that? There's your doji right there. There's 3 consecutive lower lows. The retest candle happened. There's your scalp right there from here to here. You see that? There's your scalp. These are scalp plays where you're looking for 20, 30 pips. This is what I'm telling everybody. You look for 20, 30 pips and get up out of there. Look at there. There she goes again. That's the top of an uptrend. The next candle close. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example right here. Look. The market went up. Boom. Market stopped literally at 25.10. Literally, you could literally, if you just saw this right here, the next candle, what? Closed under it, tapped here, boom. There you go. Right there. Bang. Perfect scenario right there. Are y'all learning something? Are y'all really learning something right now? Are you really truly learning right now? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 boo. Are you really learning right now? Tell me if you're learning. We got 41 minutes. Y'all give me some questions. Give me some questions that you may have or you may not have since we live right now. And then we're gonna keep pushing from there. I gotta get ready. I gotta go to my location super early today. We got an event scheduling. If the doji closes a little above the retest candle, does that means it's going up? It does not mean that it's going up. It means that the market is not sure if the bulls have literally lost all of their force. Because these pattern structures that I show you guys, they're not like concrete. You understand that? Like they're not concrete. So it's like the market is unpredictable. Like the market can move any other way. Like it can move however it wants to move. Like no one projects that. So that's why I always tell you guys, don't attach your emotions to winning and losing, because you never know when you're going to win. You never know when you're going to lose, because it's not something that you're doing that you the reason why you won. Like this is what I had to literally understand. Like, yo, there, even if you had the proper analysis, you're still not the reason why that trade went up. You understand, or went down. You're not the reason. So what happens is there's an edge in the market, and you caught the edge. A doji is an index. Yes, yes. It's basically just sets it just confirms confusion that the market does not know if it wants to go up or if it wants to go down. You see that? Like it confirms confusion. So what you're going to start noticing with the what I'm teaching you guys, these are confirmations of pattern structures. When Alex gives you a zone and you want to say, well, I wonder where did he get that zone from? What is Alex seeing? You can go back and look to the left side and say, yo, look at how many times there's a bear signal right here. So Alex, that's why he called that zone, because you already have three times where it did the exact same thing. It went right up here, produced a selling signal, then it confirmed the selling pressure, and then it dropped. You understand that? You might have news today. You might have a lot of things popping off today for the simple fact this is why the reason why the market is in static. Because imagine the market was trying to break from 24.97 to literally actually 24.95 to 25.06. It stayed in that range basically all last week. And then it shot. Boom. Shot up to 25.26. Then she dropped. Boom. You see, like this is the market. This is the inconsistency in the market right now. This is one of the most. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm telling you, like a lot of people must understand, because it's like I see so many people get bent up into this industry because they're attaching their actual performance to wins and losses. And you're going to have some winning days, you're going to have some losing days, but you shouldn't like be towards you. Like you're playing a game. You just had an off night. You just had an off trading day. Even if you took max loss that day, it does not matter. I've had games where I just like fucking just bro, I couldn't buy a basket. I couldn't buy a basket, missing layups, turning the ball over. It's like I got butter on my hand, can't catch the ball. You're gonna have those days in life where like the universe is like damn near against you. So it's like no matter if you press the buy button, the candle dropped. No matter if you press the sell button, the candle flew up. Like I never attach my emotions to that. Like how I never attach my emotion to a bank account. Like, I'm not going to open this app every day, look at this number, and that number determines how I feel. So if you want to gain some information about this class today, I gave you confirmations on more how to see more directions of sales in the market. Where you really grow from is being able to implement what I just taught you, and now you can see, and that should keep y'all asses from taking all of these extra trades and losing on y'all own, because most of y'all losses come from some when you were just messing around. So, well, what I was doing was, Mr. H, I saw what you was talking about in class, so I figured I'd just go for it. I took a very small lot size, but I damn near blew my shit. They don't tell me, well, I took a very small lot size, but I took it 100 times. You understand what I'm telling y'all? So it is crucial to be able to perform and say, hey, today I want to take at least 10 trades. And I'm only willing to lose $100 each, like for all of those 10 trades. So you need to break that shit down like, yo, bro, like literally, I got $10 for each trade that I can afford to lose. And if you only got $10, that lets you know you shouldn't even be thinking about a point 1 0. You should be at like a point 1 0 1, a point 0 2. You got to play with micro mini lots. So if you can't even risk that amount, like I'm going like, yo, bro, I'm willing to risk $100 a trade. So if I'm going to take 10 trades, that's like, bro, I'm willing to risk losing $1,000 a day. But what that means is that keeps me in the game for the 10 trades. How many times have you said, yo, I want to make a percentage today? And then your very first trade, you take your biggest loss of the day and you're just like, damn, now you're playing catch up for the rest of the day, trying to recover money that you shouldn't even jumped into that trade in the first place. Why you shouldn't have jumped into the trade? Because you didn't have proper confirmation. And you jumped into a candle assuming that this is what's going to happen. And you cannot make assumptions in the market. What you can do is wait for confirmation, wait for proper edges, which are basically zones versus like imbalances and things like that, that gives you literally more confluences that the market should reverse here. The market should literally retest here. The market should like go up. Nothing is certain in the financial market, especially when you're close to an election, especially this type of an election. So when you start looking at what we got going on, what I'm telling you guys is literally you have to be mentally stable and understand exactly what position you're trading in. Are you scalping? Are you day trading? Are you swing trading? Or are you position trading? You have to understand what level of trader you're going to be trading before you literally just press the button. Another thing that I like to have is understanding how much am I trying to literally get out of this actual trade. Am I in it for 30 pips? Do I want to see if it's going to run up 100 pips? But you have to know what you're trying to gain versus trading with literally like winging it. As a guy that's been trading for like 9 years, I'm telling you, when I became successful is, for one, I became a boring trader. Two, I stopped winging it. I stopped just like, oh my God, I like this. I like this. Let me just press the buy button. And then sitting there and watching it and just like, as soon as I see something I don't like, I cut the trade. Or as soon as I see something I like, I just take the trade. Like, I had to stop trading like that because you miss most of the bigger moves when you start saying, like, when you're like into instant gratification. What does it someone say? What about when we are taking signals from the others? It's the same. You can verify. You can verify the signal because no one is forcing you to take everyone's signal. That's why I tell you, don't take I even tell this to everybody, don't take the signals blindly. Go and verify why they're giving you these signals. Why Alex okayed that signal. There's a reason. If someone gives you a 25.19 sale, you can go to the left and see where they saw that sale happening. Bro, do you trade CFDs? No, I trade foreign exchange market, my friend. I trade gold, I trade Nasdaqs. This is all I trade. Mister, I'm just so glad to be learning from you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What about when? Yeah. So I always tell people, like, if David is giving you a signal, you have to know David as an individual. I know David personally. Most people know David personally. Most people know David is not going to give a signal without total analysis. And I'm talking fundamental, technical, to literally physical, to like back end, like conspiracy. David is going to check all I's, make sure all of T's are crossed. David going to do that. I know when Meza gives zones, Meza gives very wide zones. So therefore, he gives you more safer plays. Meaning he throws zones out on a Sunday that's saying, yo, if the market goes all the way over here, this is a safe sell. If the market goes all the way down there, that's a safe buy. Meza trades like that. He does not trade in the middle. You understand that? So you have to know. You must know that Alex is a seven-figure trader. So he's going to be willing to take risks a lot more than what you guys are going to be willing to afford to do. So sometimes it's just smart to watch an individual, learn from the individual, and stay in your own money lane. But see, I had to learn as Alex started like bypassing me financially. I had to learn like, yo, my Forex money is not like Alex's Forex money. You see? Yeah, you understand that? I had to learn. I said, "Yo, bro, I can't be taking fucking 5 lots on gold like you be doing, bro. Like my range of emotion in the foreign exchange market is still limited. I'm still a work in progress. I don't like seeing negative 3,000, 4,000. I don't like seeing that. I had to tell him. I was like, see, I had to pull the Kevin Hart on him. I said, see, the way my bank account work is, because I like the 2 lots. I like the 2 lots. I like to hit it for a 0.25. This is how I like to trade. No matter if I'm trading up, no matter if I'm trading down. I specifically really only trade gold and Nasdaq. So in NAS, the lots are not the same. They're a little bit smaller. But on gold, I'm always willing to go there. I'm always willing to have at least 3 lots on an actual trade that I'm actually analyzing. And I'm going, yo, I have a pretty really good winning percentage the last literally 4 years. So therefore, and that's in front of people, live teaching. So I have real big confidence when I see something in the market that I've taught you guys, and I start saying, you know what? I'm going to hit this thing with a 0.25 because that's how I always pull the trigger with the 0.25. So my initial analysis, if it's wrong, the drawdown is nothing that is even going to affect me. Then I hit it with a 0.75. If I see like, ooh, maybe I hit it way too early, I'm going to at least go up 40 more pips. You see? So I'll wait those 20, 30 pips. I won't be smacking it just all the way up. I'll wait for my initial entry to another 20 to 30 pips before I get in there again. And that's where I'll put the 0.75. That gives me my first standard in that trade. I'm willing to have only 3 entries on a trade. And before I take my third, I will take the loss on the actual aggressive entry, the 2.5. Let me say that again. From my 0.25 to my 0.75, there's 20 to 30 pips in that range. So I'm like, yo, 0.25, I'm negative $75. Let me put the 0.75 right here. You understand that? You understand that? So therefore, if it drops from here, it's going to immediately put me in profits from the 0.75, from the 0.25. You understand that I'm negative. So therefore, when you start seeing that, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Boom, it bounces out of there. Now I'm in the negative. Now I know that is 40 to almost 50 pips going into 50 pips from my aggressive entry to 0.25. Now that thing is going to be looking like a negative $100. I don't want to take a negative $100 on a 0.25. So max I'm willing to lose on my first entry with a 0.25 is $80. Y'all see that? The max I'm willing to lose is like $80 from the 0.25. I'm never letting the 0.25 get to 250, 300. Y'all tripping. So I'm taking out the 0.25, adding the bigger entry at the next actual proven zone, meaning confirmation. I have to get confirmation. I have to get a boom, break out of there, a retest in it, and boom, drop up out of there. I have to see something like that. Or I take the total L on the trade. Y'all put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. I put some fire in the chat. That actual trade basically ran up out of there. It didn't proven. It didn't, the buyers took it completely back over. Look at that. So basically, you only had this right here to win. This is where you had to make the money. That candle right there. Boom, from the 17 all the way down to the 15, 20 pips. Like I said, you're looking for 20, 30 pips in the scalp. So that is your pattern. There's your fourth candle. There's your retest. There's your aggressive entry. There's your modest entry. You maybe went down 10 pips, and basically you literally grab your 20 pips. Close out the first one as it went there. Close out your second one, and you see the pushback. Now you got 3 consecutive higher highs. You have a retest candle there. Guess where she's going? She's going back to the roof. You understand that? So that's why I tell you guys, the smaller the time frame that you use, the more consistent you're going to have to be and being able to take your mindset from the buyer to a seller. Because when you're in a foreign exchange market, you truly don't really care. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, beautiful? You really truly don't care if you're buying or selling. You just don't want to be trading during consolidation. Now, if you want to day trade, let me say this again. That is the mentality of a scalper that I'm giving you information on. There's a lot of individuals who don't scalp. They just day trade. So these guys would be haters on the scalping game. You understand that? And then what I mean by haters is like they'll like, bro, why are you jumping in and out of trades? That's what retail traders do, bro. Like find a trend, catch the trend, ride the trend. Like this is what the day traders will do, and they'll do it like basically all day. Which way do you think PPI is going to shoe go? I personally do not care which way it go. I let it go there, catch the retest, and then I follow it. That's how I trade it. That's how I trade news. I don't try to project, predict, or assume never in the market. If it goes up, I let it go up, break through a zone, retest the zone, we buy. If it goes down, it crashes through a zone, retests that zone, I'm selling. That's how I play news. I don't have to, I'm not even trying to catch the news because when I catch news, 9 out of 10, I'm already in that trade from like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Like I've been like, for an example, last week, I was in the sale literally from 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then the market dropped at 10:30 at 10:30 in the morning. So I was already taking profits, already re-entered again, already took in profits again, set stop loss, and was willing to either make $80 or I'm gonna make $1,100. Like I was like totally cool with that, and we made the 1,100, no income claim because of news, not because of me. Because of news. You understand that? I was just every time it went down 30 pips, taking the profits, leaving the bare minimum. It comes back up, boom, put it in original entry back in, boom, and just riding it every time it done it like that. And then I said, all right, now we got the stop loss and profit. No need to like take re-entries. We've already taken re-entries off of 3 different candles, trading for 45 minutes while in the gym. I'm already up like almost 450. So therefore, we ain't even tripping. If this basically runs down through open bail and it drops because of news, we're blessed. So that's how you keep from searching and trying to find the really big candles. Like I don't look for those movements. I like trading Asian and London sessions because you get those volatility, but you don't get the actual. Not actually, you get the volume. You don't get the actual craziness. Yeah, yeah. I'm jumping on sometime with the team at 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes, hell, we was on last night to like 12:30. We was on last night to like 12:30. Hell, I was like falling asleep on the Zoom. You see? So that's how I look at it. Like I also told you guys, like gold jumps up during the week on a Sunday. It'll make a crazy move on a Sunday and a Monday. And then the rest of the week, it'll just basically trickle back down and like imbalance, like catches itself. So if it drops first thing opening up in the week, it works its way back up to fill all of those imbalances and stuff like that. Like that's how it moves. I've been watching her for a very long time. Like she doesn't surprise me when she drops and breaks through levels and stuff like that. I just go, yo, she being ratchet right now. She being ratchet right now. It's just that simple. So I appreciate you guys showing up. We got basically like 66 likes, which we should still have so much more. We have 116 plus people just sitting in here right now learning when you can, all you got to do is just tap that screen. And I don't know if it's that you guys are just not technical savvy, where you just don't know how to like it or you don't know how to comment. But I'm telling you guys, you should show some way more love because that shows a different side of you that you're not just here to take. I appreciate it, Sean. I appreciate it. So make sure you guys like, share, make sure you also subscribe, turn on the notification. And all the new people that are in here, you can basically jump into my DMs. You can shoot me an email if you're trying to understand like who I'm talking to, why do these guys have attachments to me, and things like that. But you guys make the rest of your day the best of your day. We're gonna go touch, hug, live, heal, hug, all that good stuff on the people. This is what I be saying. This is what I be saying, man. I be saying the same shit. I be saying the same shit. I be looking at posts on Instagram that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Then I see half of OBG people liking it. I say, you see that? But y'all ain't like the class that basically taught you how to generationally change your finances. You see? You see that? I'm like, I know she didn't like this shit. And I saw her ass in class. I'm dead ass. I be dead ass. If you what up, what up, what up? So I be dead ass serious. I be dead ass serious. I be like, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all check yourself. And then to be having the nerves to come in my DMs, man, and asking a whole bunch of questions. Wasn't you in the class this morning? I was in the class. I was like, well, why you didn't leave a comment? Oh, I forgot. Then get off the phone and go leave a comment and bring your ass back over here. Damn, why you acting like that over a comment? Why the hell you acting like this over some information? Take your ass back over there and give a comment before you come over and ask the question. That's like going to the barbecue, eating your food, and leaving your plate on the table. All right, here we go, Sam. Which platforms broker can we use to trade CFDs as USD resident citizens? I was told that the US residents are not allowed to trade. Bro, hit me up on the side, and I can talk to you about that. But I don't think we are allowed to trade it, to be honest. Just off the back of my mind. Just off the back of my mind, to be honest. I'm telling you. They ain't bring no water. You ain't bring no chips. You ain't bring no paper plates. Listen, I'm at least bring some paper plates and some cups. And let me tell y'all one thing: if you don't know what to bring, and somebody tell you don't bring nothing, it's okay. At least bring some ice. You know, everybody needs ice at a barbecue. Everybody needs ice at a barbecue. Just stop by and get a couple bag of ice, and bring even a cooler. Say, I don't know if y'all might need this, but this is just for some extra. Get a styrofoam cooler, get some ice. See, that's that country shit. I use Sway. I use Sway, bro. We have a relationship with Sway as a public trading company. So we literally trade with Sway, Sway chart, Sway market. We have access to funded accounts. So Sway is an amazing broker because it allows you to withdraw in real time. You can produce profits today, withdraw profits today, and you can probably get those profits within maybe 15, 20 minutes. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour on your first one. Sway. 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 Like I said, bro, shoot me a what's the name? Shoot me a link. Shoot me a message and I got you. We can communicate. We can communicate. Or something to exactly. I'm telling you, this is what you need. So I love you guys, man. Y'all have a great day, man. I got to get dressed. We got to get up out of here in like 30 minutes. But watch the market, let the market play itself out. Watch the market move. Go look for those little selling patterns. Get on the JCP app, find your little patterns that you like. And then I'm going to show you another part tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys a whole nother section tomorrow about the JP app that is super smooth. That is super smooth. I love you guys, man. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Y'all get y'all screenshots. Let me get that mind hat in there. Because the mind is over everything. You got to take that over everything. But you got to put this in the proper position so it don't disobey this. Y'all understand? Deuces, beautiful people. Y'all have a great day. Take care.